In this video, I'll be talking about, like why living in California sucks, right? And why, a lot of people hate California now these days. And I'm starting to hate California, you know, after, making the video. I should upload this video, a long time ago, but I hope that lots of people who live in US or who are interested in moving to California, you better listen to this video, and just make a decision, right? Before, just moving to that Pacific one, right? I live in California like pretty much my entire life. And California, 20 years ago or so many years ago, was a beautiful country, a beautiful state, a beautiful place, to live in, where, like high job rates and stuff. But and also the view is nice, everything looked nice in California. But about years later, like up to 2020 or 2021, California is really sucking and making our life miserable, right? And felt like we're just in a prison. Yeah, I call California a prison now, and California has been giving me, some problem, that wants to make me to move out of California one of these days. You know, yeah, I'm definitely not staying here permanently because now I know, like California, isn't a best place for my life to be stayed in, right? Considering the fact, more problems and things just got worse from here on and something like that, right? So, yeah, I've seen a lots of people who hate California or whether or not love California or who live in California for pretty much their entire life. I know that they make this video, saying that California is overrated. I truly agree with that, man. Especially, our government, Gavin Newsom definitely needs a recall, man. Because this government really sucks. And I cannot stand this guy. Right? I cannot stand Governor Gavin Newsom. Yeah, so I voted yes on the recall. And hopefully, Larry Elder, as Republican government will take over, California, right? California is just too much of a Democrat, state, right? So let me go over the reason, like why, California is a very bad state to, to live in, right? I mean, the number one problem, and then I go over, like other, let's say novice, problem, right? Or called regular problem, right? So California, the main reason why people hate California is because of too much, tax rates, right? Such as, high state income tax rate in the nation or high, sales tax rate. Yeah, I know that California has like tons of business, but the problem is that there are just too much tax, man, and people don't like paying too much tax because when you pay too much tax, all that money is going to the government, right? And so, maybe that's how, government has so much power, makes like ridiculous amounts of regulation. Yeah, because you pretty much don't have, money, to do like anything you want. I mean, earning money nowadays, it's pretty hard. But then if you spend like about like quarter of your income on, on your tax, that's not making you live very comfortably, right? And this is why it forced people to go to the other states such as, Texas, where, income rates are ridiculously low, right? And obviously because of commute problem. What is commute problem in this video? Okay, traffic problem, right? Especially, if you live, in very crowded areas such as San Francisco and Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean, come on. Going to work or driving, just a few miles, for like 1 hour, that is how bad traffic is. Yeah, traffic is really bad in California because of overpopulation, right? I know that California eventually will run out of room, so people in the population is not going to shrink anytime soon. So eventually people just going to have to, to move out. That's just the sad part, man. They just have to get out of California, right? Yeah, I know that traffic really sucks, right? It just wastes like 1 hour just going to work, 1 hour going back to work. Some people even spend like hours after hours just being, just sitting in the car, moving so slow, like doing utterly like nothing but just driving. And sometimes long drive but slow is sometimes, very boring and stuff, especially, driving, in a very bad weather condition. So yeah, traffic is is a big problem in California, right? And then we have so much pollution problem, right? Yep, California been having lots of pollution, you know, but yeah, if we go back to like 20 or 30 years ago, then yeah, traffic and pollution wasn't obviously a problem because obviously we have less people and obviously we have less business, so the quality and life quality in California was much cleaner back then. But now, it just had gotten dirtier and dirtier, and the environment, like, it's looking really nasty in California. And California has, like, so much trash, everywhere, right? Yeah, because obviously, because, common sense, there's a lot of people. So the more people you have, the more trash you have. And there are just way too many trash, and junks, in California, right? It is very polluted state. And I know that some people are sensitive; they cannot stand against the trash and the smell and all this horrible things. So force them also to move out this state too. And also, California has very high debt. Yeah, because obviously living in California is number one state. In expenses to live in California is to live in California. You definitely need to make a lot of money if you want to live here, right? And also, the homeless rate in California are insane, right? Yeah, so if you go to the video or you watch my video like why does California suck and stuff, if you drive around San Francisco or Los Angeles or a very crowded city, you will literally see like tents like everywhere, man. Like everywhere you go. You go to all the blocks you see, you're gonna see at least one or two. You can see at least 2 or 3 tents. There are tents everywhere. People just camping out of the building, camping out of apartment. Yeah, affordable housing in California is like it's very ridiculously hard. Like just to get a small apartment and stuff, you gonna it costs like literally like at least $500,000. The tiny houses in California, especially in Bay Area, is like equivalent of a cost of a regular big houses in America, right? If you compare it to Texas, like a small buying the same price, a mansion in Texas is like buying, a tiny, crappy home, in Bay Area. Yeah, I'm saying that the housing price is ridiculously, extremely high, like it's impossible to afford a house here, man. Right, especially in Bay Area. To live in Bay Area, if you want to afford a house, you got to be a millionaire. You gotta have to make at least like $1 million. And if you don't have enough money, sorry man, you just can't be here. Or even paying rent is still way too expensive, even for just a small apartment. It's too expensive, man. Where you just have that enough money, just to buy a bigger house, and you can possibly live by yourself and live comfortably, right? Yeah, I'm just saying the housing, is too much, for this California. And because of too much cost and everything, obviously poverty rate in state of California has steadily increased, right? And we got too much government regulation, like I already told you. There's just too much law and everything. For like one simple thing, based on the California law, like you definitely need a license, if you want to do something like selling this and that. Yeah, and we got like too many illegal immigrants. And another reason why, millions of people hate California is because of, wildfire, right? Every single year we have wildfire, due, to the, dry climate, right? Or not getting enough rains. And I say for the past 10 years, we've been, or, let's say within 5 years, we've been getting a lots of wildfire, right? And millions of acres in California get burned. And we have to breathe in that toxic smell, in our lung, which can cause cancer and kill people, right? Yeah, the air quality sucks, California. Every time, around like fall, every time we get to like between August to November, we have to breathe in 1 month of smoke. The air quality really sucks in California because of wildfire, right? Yeah. We have wildfire issue 2018, 2019, not too sure, but 2020, 2021, we definitely have wildfire issue, man. Right? And I know that I run a lot, as my hobby, right? Especially for people who go a lot of, outdoor. If they if they live in California, they have to breathe in, that talks that, bad air quality, and they're not gonna like it at all. So they pretty much want to get out of here, man. And then we have drought problem, right? Lately, California has been very low, in rain lately, right? I mean, if you go back to like, let's say over 10 years ago, drought problem or rain problem wasn't an issue. But starting around like 2012 and, and so on, we've been getting, very low in rain lately. You go to winter, you're gonna see like very dry month. We soon, if California keeps this up, it's just gonna be like a desert, like with technically no water. The lakes are just drying up. Like the lakes and, ponds in California are just shrinking, man. They're just shrinking like at a rapid rate because of, yeah, because I guess like we have too much, higher pressure, or something that blocks the rain from going to California. And this is why we're just way too dry. And soon, if we want to run out of water, and if the water here is ridiculously expensive, then people just need to walk out of here, man, or just, plan to move, right? And now, like I'm looking, and thinking about my future. Like, should I stay here for the rest of my life? Well, I say like many years from now, once, I become successful and once I get my job and everything like that, then I will definitely think about moving out of here, right? I mean, I really don't want to pay just most of my income on just literally taxes, man, or nearly almost half of my income, right? You make, yeah, making money here is very good, but then a lot of your money just goes to the government, man. And let the government, make the rule whatever they want. I can just go to, another state where the tax rate is lower, so I have more, so I can spend more money, freely, right? Even though, going to a state could have, disadvantages, but that's why moving out here isn't that easy. So how many people are moving out of California? You've been questioning me. Like, I say over 100,000 people are moving out of California, and California population is actually dropping, right? Which is what you see, for the first time. Maybe it happened 1 year ago. Maybe it happened like 2 or 3 years ago. Like people start now seeing that, California is, your population is dropping. Yeah, because now California, its problem is, getting worse, and now, people are fed up with California. They don't want to be here. So comment below, like, what other problem you see in California. Will the new government, make California better, make it worse, or make it, okay? But I'm hoping it gets better, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, end off, this video here, and bye bye.